Good day to all of you. We're going to step into PE100 Module 2. This is the individual assignment. You should have already finished your discussion board. And in here, we're going to develop a plan to improve your verbal communication skills. I know in the discussion board that we went through a lot of data real fast, and you got a chance to look at what listening is about, how you formulate and make yourself a better communicator through all the different articles that you've read and the studies that you've made. And now we're going to try and get this into a position where you can actually use this on a daily basis to really help you guys in becoming the communicators that will make you a very professional and successful project engineer. And if you get up to that level, project management is so related to verbal communication skills. So we're going to move on down, and we'll start moving through. Having completed the discussion board, you've had the chance to look at many different aspects of verbal communication. In fact, there's so many aspects of verbal communication, which also ties into our nonverbal communication, that is really difficult to come up with a single solution. I mean, you guys have gone through all the nonverbal stuff, and then we just read a whole bunch about verbal. And how do you tie all that together and make it into a plan that can make you a better communicator? So in this video, we're going to drill into a series of actions that formulates a plan for you to begin improving your verbal skills. And that plan is a very simple way that we can use in every conversation that we have on a daily basis. So we're really trying to take all of that data and just scrunch it into a very simple 1, 2, 3 process, and you're off and running. And within the discussion board, we have touched on many of the important aspects of verbal communication, which will be of great use to us. But you know, as our skills increase, we're going to see this ability to display a very professional approach surfacing within yourself. So here again, this plan is really meant to get you guys up to the level to where that professional approach starts shining out of you, and that not only benefits you, but your company as well. So it's really kind of a stepping stone to become a really good project engineer / project manager. And we all know that communication in the construction management field is pretty much paramount to the success and reputation of any firm, especially in construction. And it is important to note that communication skills have evolved into becoming a part of what we call soft skills. And we've kind of been touching on soft skills through the nonverbal side of it. We saw that that's predominantly soft skills. And then we've moved into this level where we can see that soft skills are also a way of how you communicate verbally. So, and as we've seen, verbal communication requires a high level of soft skills, such as your voice can reveal as much about you as your personal history and your appearance. And the voice is unique to the person to whom it belongs. So you're not going to get away with sounding like somebody else. It doesn't happen. And maybe you might become a great ventriloquist or a comic that can do different valences of people. But the truth is, it's your voice. And everybody's going to always know that as a unique aspect of yourself. And the sound of the voice and the content of speech can really provide clues as to our emotional states and also our geographic roots. Are we predominantly English, or are we more Dutch, or are we more this or that? So we get a lot from just hearing the content of the words, not even what they mean, just the way they're pronounced and the way they're expressed. And that here again ties into your nonverbal communication, because working both together is really the key. Is when you have your nonverbal skills complementing your verbal skills, now you've become a communicator. And communicators generally do very well in the construction industry, because that's what it's all about. How do you explain to people that don't have the technical ability to understand what it is we do for them, get them on our sides to where they recognize the issues and the problems that we're dealing with and the proper way to resolve them? So communication is a process in which individuals are speaking together regarding anything. While the spoken words by themselves have meaning, the majority of how any communication is understood will be based on the preponderance of nonverbal series, or what we call the soft skills. And that's both language and body language. So when you speak, you have thought of, you want to think about the purpose of the discussion. That's really the first element of what we want to do. And this one simple question gets involved with several layers of soft skills. The first being a time management function. And good managers over time learn this. It's like, okay, I know what the purpose I need to discuss with somebody, so I'm going to formulate my answers in my conversation to make it a time management relationship. So I'm not going to waste 5 hours trying to explain to somebody something when I could have just gotten my homework done and then had a better way to present it. The second being is that there are many different ways in which to communicate. And you really have to ask yourself, does it make better sense to email a person, or just ask him the next time you see him in the hallway, say, hey, Joe, yeah, I got that question on RFI number 65. And yeah, we submitted that 4 months ago and we got an approval on it, within 3 weeks. So what's up? Is there a new issue here or what? And thirdly, which we just kind of expressed there, you've researched whatever it is you wish to talk to them about. And you've somewhat developed or created a solution to get what it is you need to get out of that conversation. And it's not, language is so funny, to get what you wanted. Well, really what you're trying to do is get to a point that it's in a manageable function from whoever you're talking to where you can take that and proactively and productively make it a part of your work plan. So, we're going to really get into this and break it down into a very simple process of how you can do all of this at once. So we're going to move into video chapter 2. So if you want to go ahead and just click on that, we'll move into what the soft skills are related to this part of the work.